welcome back to the journey. Today's episode is called Stress Killer. Now, I'm going to be honest. I do believe I'm the best stress killer in the world. And stress can judge me all he wants, but I got acquitted by peace of mind. I think stress occurs when you actually believe there's nothing you can do about a situation. And don't get me wrong, not every situation can be handled because some people go through different situations in life that it's impossible for them to handle it. So me, I'm just sharing my personal experiences that hopefully I can help you next time you're stressing. Because my methods that I use when I'm stressing, and before it was hard, I didn't have no answers when I was stressing. I was just a stressful individual. I had a huge attitude. They used to call me crazy, loco, to be honest with you. And what's crazy, I actually tatted loco on my chest to carry that name. But to be honest with you, I am not crazy anymore. It's the past. It's just memory, but it's there, but it doesn't mean that it's still in me. It's just on my body. I'm not crazy. Through discovering meditation and counseling and therapy, and obviously connecting with God, that really helped me when I get in a situation that I'm overthinking. Boom, I know what to do now. And I remember I had a bill that was due, and I remember sitting here and stressing about it. And I'm saying to myself, like, man, I gotta go to my savings. I can't really go to the savings because I'm saving for that. My overdraft, but it's got. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me just meditate. So I remember I sat down, quiet, closed my eyes, and let my spirit speak to me. And then I got up and I went to do a moving job. And I had cash. And it was enough, more than enough to pay the bill. And again, I'm not saying every situation is the same. I'm saying there's always an option in most situations. You just have to find it. And the best way to find it is to calm your soul and don't overthink about the situation. Again, if it's not something that can be handled, I apologize. That's not what I meant. But if it's something like a bill that's due in 3-4 days or a week, don't worry about today. Just worry about tomorrow. Just get a cash job. Go ask for overtime at work. Or myself, I don't like asking people for help, but I always tell people, don't be naive like myself. Ask, if you have real friends, real family members around you, just ask them. Sometimes if it's the last option, instead of doing something wrong, just ask them, because stress is a real form of anxiety. It could take control over your life in forms that you don't even think that was possible. You could get angry, you could get really sad, you could get annoyed, and that's all due to what's happening in here. And most of the time, it's not your fault. Things happen to you, and then you just react to it. And myself, that was my situations most of the time growing up. Like I got bullied a lot, and yeah, and then I was just always stressing about, like, I should dress like this to impress them. I should not talk too much to not get them annoyed or laugh at me. But see, again, it's all in your head. Once you find a way to channel those feelings to stay away from stress, because stress is kind of like misery. He likes the company. So if you could spend less time with them, don't go to their house all the time. Don't live in here all the time. Live in here. And then surround yourself with the greatest energy. And I really think, you could get there. You could get there just like I did. I'm a stress killer, I didn't get caught for it. I mean, like I said, I got acquitted by peace of mind. My fiance taught me something when it comes to my career. That when I used to stress, I'm not gonna lie, I used to stress when I didn't get a role. I would check my emails, refresh my emails, be like, oh man, I'm not getting a call back. What's going on? I really think I did great. And she said to me, if you didn't get the role, they probably got somebody that fit the description. That gives you an opportunity to work harder on your next audition. Like, this woman is simply amazing. She always got the right things to say at the right time. And I always say this, like, she's kind of like my leader. I always feel like, there's God, there's my mom, and there's my fiance. I always let them lead me to where I'm supposed to be. Because when I'm stressing, it's all in my head. So if I could just listen to them and get out of my head and follow the leads, I think I'll be great. And that's what I've been doing. And that, advice was great for my career, to not overthink too much when things are not going my way. Just use that energy to work harder on the next one. If you're stressing about something, I'll pray for you. I hope everything goes well. I hope you come up in that situation, that you win, you overcome the obstacles, the stress. If you feel free, you want to share a way that you use your methods to kill stress. If you're a stress killer like myself, feel free to go in the comment section, do your thing. And with that said, be kind, be happy, and be yourself.